Hello, this is the Orion Broadcast with my first one-shot commentary for this current channel of mine, tackling a criticism-avoiding excuse found in a video that argues that Jar Jar Binks is not racist. Don't get me wrong, the video in question has plenty of valid points and is generally not wrong. It's only one argument and one argument alone regarding escapism that was repeated quite a few times throughout the video I'm responding to that I take issue with.
Yeah, I got this response to saying that the racial implications are things that you bring into the movie with you. And this person said, well, yeah, films aren't made in a vacuum. Our experiences throughout our entire lives inform how we view things, films included. And then I go on to say, The Phantom Menace and Star Wars as a whole is meant to be as a form of pure escapism. You're supposed to leave that kind of thinking at the door. The Jar Jar is racist lie came from an educated professor of black studies, someone who gets paid to see the world through a racial set of eyes. You can't count on a person like that for an unbiased opinion. But everyone runs with it because they don't understand what real racism looks like. But Jar Jar's not racist. He's not. That's really an opinion that people bring into the movie with them because they can't leave their racial lens at the door. And this is something that's been happening a lot more in media lately, and it's especially evident when looking at the case of Jar Jar.
The person you quoted as saying that movies are never made in a vacuum and our experiences influence how we view things, movies included, was absolutely right. And no, people don't have to leave their real-life opinions at the door to enjoy or form opinions on fictional movies. Star Wars was never about pure escapism to begin with, since it was started out as a critique of the Vietnam War, with a rebel alliance based on the Viet Cong and the Galactic Empire based on the United States, as confirmed by George Lucas himself. For example, I was really angry with this scene for treating the Colo Clawfish as some sort of mindless antagonistic fish monster, somehow deserving of being promptly killed off to save the bongo, which carries with it a subtle animal stereotyping undertone, which I'm not okay with. So please, don't you dare tell me to leave my critique of animal stereotype at the door for the sake of escapism, since I can't, just like how some hyena researchers couldn't leave their real-life concerns at the door for The Lion King when the animators and creators of that film defied their concerns. Now, with all of that said and done, just knock it off with the escapism excuse, since it's a form of a criticism avoider known as the "it's just fiction" or "it's pretend" excuse. Instead, stick with your other various better arguments that you made throughout your video in question. Thanks.